Anthony, to back up a second, your history, your background, you were Chillicothe, Pennsylvania. What high school is that?
I was on the border of Indiana in Apollo Ridge School District, and my parents went to Apollo Ridge, and they opted for me to go to Indiana.
So you went to Indiana,
Yes.
and then you went to IUP and played your college ball there.
Correct.
And stayed on, and you're now
I'm the assistant head coach under Jeff Ditch currently.
Okay. Any other job besides that, or no?
No, that's it.
Okay, so that's a full-time job. And Wink, you're happy to have this guy on, so you're all ready to go. You gave me a copy of your roster, and I see that you do have some kids from this area on the roster. Is that right?
We have 3 Butler guys. Zach Sessa, he's a pitcher. John Crummy, catcher, first baseman. And Evan Oswald, he's an infielder. 3 local guys.
Okay.
Which is good.
Now, you guys had, but there were a lot of local kids on that team the last couple of years. Matt Warhite, the Warhite boy, pitched down there, did he not?
I believe he did.
Yeah, and some of these other. Now, Anthony, once again, putting this squad together, you haven't seen these kids.
Actually, there's quite a few kids here, the local kids. When I say local, I mean around the Pennsylvania area.
Right.
Some of these guys we have seen recruiting while we're at IUP, so there are at least, I'd say, 10 guys on this roster that I have seen in the past.
Oh, so you're familiar with them?
Yes, and that makes it a little bit easier in trying to recruit some of these guys. To bring them on, knowing what they did. Even if they're a junior now, 3 years ago, then you kind of make a comparison and talking with their college coaches, say, hey, what's so and so doing now compared to what he was whenever we were recruiting him out of high school. Whenever you see that progressive jump and leap in talent and work ethic and everything, it makes it a lot easier.
But I'm looking at some of these colleges. You're talking about Temple University, University of Pittsburgh, Villanova, Mercyhurst, La Roche, Villanova, as we mentioned, Eastern Illinois, Kutztown, St. Bonaventure up in Olean. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning.
Hello, Matt Clement. How are you?
Hey, Matt. How you doing?
All right.
Are you involved in basketball today?
I'm involved in everything.
Well, is it true that you put in 40 acres of corn this year?
No, it's too wet to put any corn in right now.
And that's the truth. Matt, you've got to be excited as one of the owners of the Butler BlueSox baseball club, and having Anthony here ready to go, and the staff of Wink Robinson and Ray Conlon and people like that. You've got to be excited about this.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I think that, especially timing's kind of good for us, bad for Butler, I guess. There's just been a lot of rain out there, so I think people are looking to get outside and do different things. And, I can't say enough about how much time and effort the other owners have put into this. While I had to be away with basketball and different things of that nature. They've really put their nose to the grind and really worked hard to get this to work the right way, and are enthusiastic about it. And I'm proud to be a part of this group. And as far as Anthony goes, couldn't ask for more. He's been out recruiting. When we lose somebody, it's not even, the guy hasn't even told us he's gone, and he has somebody else ready and lined up. And that says a lot. And I think that's going to help make us successful this year.
Now, are you going to get directly involved with the club, Matt?
I'm going to do as much as I can. And when we started this thing, I told the owners when I was approached about being a part of this that, I do have 3 kids, and I have 1 due in 10 days. And my oldest 2 are heavily involved in activities. But my plan is to get down there as much as I possibly can for games. But I see myself trying to get down there even earlier and maybe giving Anthony a hand pregame, kind of like I've been trying to do a little bit with the varsity baseball. Spending more time there pregame talking and maybe going over stuff with somebody rather than being there during the game in the dugout or something like that. So we'll see how it works and what Anthony wants me to do and where I fit in. But, I'm excited. I got to be a little bit a part of the process of trying to help recruit some of these players in the fall. So there's a personal relation, I guess, with some of these coaches that I gave my word to that we were going to protect their players. And like I said, it's been a fun process, and I can't believe the season's getting ready to start here soon.
Jim, let me interrupt. Matt, thanks for calling in. This is Wink. One of the things Matt told us right after the press conference where we announced the new ownership group is Matt pulled us outside and he said, look, I have these commitments, I have family, et cetera, et cetera. I don't expect a lot of, day-to-day involvement. We said, Matt, that's fine. Thank you very much. we had our first owners meeting, and it was focused primarily upon getting a roster together. And we showed up at Ray Conlon's office, and darn if Matt didn't show up with a notebook and notepads and telephone numbers, and he had everything so organized. He had already made contacts through his baseball experience, college coaches. And I remember him saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, but he said, "Oh, this guy, oh yeah, he used to be my backup catcher at when I pitched for the Cubs or something like that." But it was don't shortchange yourself, Matt.
Matt, I just want to say congratulations. I didn't know this, but you say Heather is expecting in 10 days?
10 days, May 31st.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for you guys. And I tell you what, I got a funny feeling you're going to have a daughter this time around.
You don't need to have a funny feeling. That's what the ultrasound said already.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, that's true, unless the ultrasound was wrong.
All right, well, that's good. So you've got the three boys, Madden and Maddox, and the third one. Maverick, that's right, yeah.
Matthew, I hope you're working to field a basketball team and not a baseball team.
Well, that's good. Matt, we won't hold you. I know you're tied up here this morning, but we do appreciate your call in, and we're so excited about this ball club this year. There's a lot of enthusiasm, and I think that this new ownership group being put together the way it is going to make a world of difference in promoting the ball club. Not that Leo did a bad job, but he was one person, and we'll talk more about that a bit later on. But, Matt, thanks very much, and say hello to Heather for me. God bless you. You're going to have a little girl, huh?
I will, definitely. Good talking to you guys.
All right, thank you very much. Matt Clement, one of the owners. Now, the league gets underway. I think it's the 2nd of June. Is that right, when you open up?
Thursday, June 2nd, and we have a very, very unique and special surprise that I don't know how many baseball teams, minor league, major league, little league, have ever done before.
That Kathy Rigby's going to run around in the nude. Is that right?
No.
What a trivia question that was.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
We're having the opening day baseball flown in via a skydiver.
Uh-oh.
And we hope that he hits the field.
If he doesn't, he'll end up in the Connoquenessing Creek.
Well, we hope he doesn't hit the Dubrook Mixers.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Now, he's this gentleman from Skydive, Pennsylvania. I believe it's up in Mercer or Grove City. Is going to jump from about 3,000 feet with a parachute.
Well, I hope, yeah.
Get that ball down as close as he can to the pitcher's mound, and then we're going to have our new mascot run out and grab the baseball, and the rest is a secret.
Getting back to the league, and this, there's so many things to talk about here, but there's actually an East and a West division in this prospect league. There's a lot of teams across the whole darn country. Is that right?
Absolutely, and Butler and the Slippery Rock Sliders and the West Virginia Miners down in Beckley are the furthest east in the prospect league. There's the West takes you all the way out to Hannibal, Missouri, and Quincy, Illinois, right on the Mississippi River.
And in the East Division, you also have Chillicothe and Lorain in there, and the Richmond River Rats. I like that team, the River Rats.
Yeah, the River Rats.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to collect a ball cap from each of the teams this year. Not that I'm going to go to every place. I don't think I could do that, but we'll see what we can do.
All right. Now, getting back to Anthony. Anthony, this is you're in a pioneering position here as a manager. You got to be pretty darn excited about this.
I'm ecstatic. Trying to do two different things in one day, it can cause a lot of grief on the home front sometimes too. I just got engaged last summer, and trying to get things together for weddings and stuff like that. My fiance doesn't always appreciate me sitting in front of a laptop watching live stats from seeing what our guys are doing, but she copes with it, and she's very good. So I tip my hat to her. But trying to do IUP's thing and trying to do Butler's thing throughout the year, it's just that there's so much time involved in it. And then we just finished up our season last week, losing in the championship series in the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference tournament, and now besides recruiting at IUP this last week, I'm there. My all eyes are 100% full go on Butler, and it's just exciting, and I'm glad it's only a week or so away.